Hey all, this is Mudita from Adya's Kitchenette. Today I am making a dosa using a millet which is diabetic friendly and helps in weight loss. That is our ragi dosa which can be made easily without fermentation. It's an instant. Ragi is a grain which is gluten free, rich in fiber. It helps in weight loss and diabetes. I have served this with special cucumber mint masala majige. So this is my breakfast or a complete meal you can use it as, because ragi is completely keeps you full or satiated. Ragi is high in fiber and calcium as well, so it is helpful for anemic patient as well. Our ingredients are 1 cup of ragi flour, pink Himalayan salt, half teaspoon, to this I'll be adding 1 cup of water, and mix it nicely to get a dosa batter instantly. Once dosa batter is ready, allow it to rest for at least 10 minutes or 15 minutes. That will automatically happen when you are making chutney or other preparation. It will get soaked for a while. Then immediately you can pour in the dosa. Try not to eat this dosa during nights or finger millet as much as possible. Don't use it in the night because it is too heavy to digest. So better to have it in morning or even for afternoon meals. So you can just check the consistency, which is flowy or watery. If it is too thin also, how you can put the dosa I have shown you, and if it is little thick, for that also have shown how crispy it will turn. So you can see our dosa batter is ready. So now I have greased a pan. And take one ladle of dosa batter and just pour it. If this is when you have made it too watery consistency, you can pour it just like that, and allow the dosa to cook. As much as possible you try to close the lid and cook, because the millet will get cooked thoroughly within that steam. Like if you have closed the lid, within that steam it will cook very nicely. So this is for the beginners who don't know how to handle this finger millet or ragi, because ragi normally you can't make unless you have too much of practice. So this is for a beginners. You can just make it watery consistency. So you can see the flour has dried up, and it means that it is cooked. So onto this I am drizzling some ghee. Ghee and ragi combination is very great. It tastes very nicely. People who want to skip this ghee, you can skip it. And if it is a non-stick, you don't even need to grease the pan. You can just pour it. So after adding ghee, allow it for another 1 minute so that the ghee gets absorbed into or gets infused into the dosa nicely. So here also, if you want, you can add some onion and green chilies into this if you want it to be little masala or spicy. But normally for plain dosa I make like that. You can check the corners, it is lifting, so it's already cooked. So you can just remove it from the pan and serve it with choice of chutney, sambar or any curry. So this is another way of pouring the dosa. When you make the consistency little thick, so you can see it is little thick, not watery consistency. So that time you can just spread the dosa like normal dosa you do. But this can be done only after experiencing or after practice, because ragi normally takes time and you need to be expert here. And allow it to cook by closing the lid. So you can see how it is steamed up nicely and cooked thoroughly. So again you can drizzle some ghee onto it. For thick consistency I have used equal amount of water. For runny consistency you can add extra 1 cup water. So you can see how crispy it has turned up. If you want a little more crispier, then you can add semolina or suji or rava around 2 to 3 tablespoon. Even if you don't add also, you can make this dosa. So no need to worry if you don't have suji and all. So our ragi dosa with the buttermilk and chutney, it's ready to be served. In my next recipe, I will make sure that I will upload the video of how to make cucumber and mint masala majige. So if you can include this into your weight loss recipe or for the patients who are diabetic and anemic. Thanks all. Please do like, share and subscribe Adya's Kitchenettes. Tia.